Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships, Season 19, Week 2, Round 3. My name is Boma Fett. I am currently 5-0, and I'm facing a really tough opponent this round. Let's take a look. His name is Salacious or Crumb. Let's go to the hotbot for a quick comparison. Alright, so the hotbot shows a lot of green on my side and a couple of areas of red on Salacious Crumb's side. But I think the matchup is actually much closer than it looks at first glance. Let's zoom in and take a closer look. Here in the stats you can see that Salacious R. Crumb is a really strong GAC player. Best score over 51,000, lifetime banners over 700k, undersized is low at 135, clears 121, defends 566 is very strong, and offensive wins almost 1,800. These are really good stats. Salacious R. Crumb is no joke. The roster summary shows that Salacious Crumb has about 150,000 more galactic power than I have. He's got a higher top 80 and top 65. Our Zetas are very close, and our top speeds are also very close. I do have 9 more Gear 13 characters, but he has 42 more Gear 12s. 42. So while we both have 105 Gear 11 and above, only 9 of his are Gear 11. The rest are Gear 12 and 13. 42 of mine are Gear 11. So that's a pretty substantial advantage for Crumb. He also has an advantage as far as total 6-stop mods. I do have a few more mods with high-speed secondaries, but it is not a huge advantage. Our total relic levels are very similar. I have 7 more relic levels. Remember, I have 9 more Gear 13 characters. In the meta character section, you can see that our rosters look very similar. I have slightly higher relic levels on a few of my characters. He has slightly faster speeds on a few of his characters. The key characters and important ships also look very similar. I do have a relic on my Padme. He has a relic on his Thrawn. His Malevolence is also only 6 stars. But this is a really solid roster, very, very deep. So let's go back to the game and take a closer look. So Crumb is running a Darth Revan with Vader and Thrawn in the arena, and the Negotiator in the Fleet Arena. Here are Crumb's relic characters, and it's all the usual suspects, but there is one thing that jumps out at me, and that is that he's got a lot of his First Order relic. So Phasma, Hux, TIE Pilot, Executioner, both Kylo Rens, and Sith Trooper. So it looks like he's going to be going for SLKR soon, but he's not quite ready to go for him yet. As we saw on the hotbot, he has a lot of Gear 12s. Now because he's reliced up some of those First Order characters, that means that there are some characters here at Gear 12 that I might normally see reliced. So for example, the 501st Clones, Bastila Shan, Bosk, Han Solo, Jedi Knight Anakin, Jolee Bindo, and Padme Amidala. But because there are so many Gear 12s, there are a lot of characters at Gear 12 that I normally see at lower gear tiers. So this is a very deep roster. Very deep roster. I've set Bosk, Newt, Poggle, and Jedi Luke in the top zone. In the bottom zone, I've got Malak, Grievous, and Dooku. In the back zone, I've got the Thermal Detonator Bounty Hunters, Phoenix, Darth Revan, the IGs with Queel, and Hux First Order. I tried to go very balanced for this match. Salacious Crumb has such a deep roster, he can set a very good defense and still keep a lot for offense. So I wanted a good mix of squads here that would give him a challenge while still leaving myself enough for offense to clear him. With that in mind, the ship zone, I kept both of my top fleets so that I can try and clear his fleets. We've got just under an hour left in the setup phase, so we'll come back then and take a look at the defense that he sets for me. In the top zone, we've got Mothma with Wigs, we've got First Order, we've got Karth, and we've got Fin Fin Poe. In the bottom zone, we've got Palpatine with Basti and Malik, Bosk, and Newt with Nest and Jango. Now, based on GAC history in the back, I'm expecting Padme, Rolo, Geos, Veers, and Night Sisters. Alright, we're just under 3 hours left in the attack phase. Let's take a look at what the board looks like. Okay. In the bottom zone, he took 2 against Malik and 1 against each of the other squads. In the top zone, he one-shot everything. In the back, 1 shots on everything and 3 against Queel and the IGs. And in the ship zone, 1 against Home 1, and he hasn't even tried Thrawn. So he's got to be waiting to see what I do against his defense, and then he'll come back and he'll finish up. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to my phone and do my attacks. I'm actually pretty nervous about this defense. It's all Gear 12 and above, and my opponent has really good mods. So we're going to start on the bottom here against the Palpatine squad, and we're going to take in General Skywalker. I think with all of my bonuses, Rex should go first. Excellent, excellent. Go after Palpatine now. Rexecute's not going to do much to him, but I'm going to do it anyhow. There's the sacrifice. $49. So not a high banner win, but I'm okay with that. I just need to full clear. Against the Newt squad, I am going to go with my Geonosians. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to try it. As you can see, I've got 2 Gear 11s and a Gear 12. I'm going to have to get a perfectly timed strike from Spy against Nest. So there is a risk here for sure. I'm going to hit Django even though he's in damage immunity, because I want to save that hit for Nest. There we go. Ooh. Let's heal up. Again, not great banners. 50 banners. But I wasn't sure that counter was going to work at all, so I'm fine with that. Against the bounty hunters, I will take my CLS squad. See if we can knock down turn meter here. Excellent. We put blind. There's the taunt. And still target Boba with Luke. Let's see if we can get rid of him. Nice. We'll AoE. $54 banners there. Alright, let's see what's in the back. Dooku, Veers, Rolo, Padme, and Geonosians. The only one of these that is different than what I was expecting is Dooku instead of the Night Sisters. Alright, let me adjust my plans. I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, we're going to go up to the top here. And we're going to go after this Kylo Ren Unmasked squad with Jedi Training Rey. And then if this doesn't work, I'll shuffle my plan. Try and get a stun. We'll wiggle, and we'll wave. We got a stun there, which is great. We're going to try and get rid of red as quickly as possible. He is a thick boy, though. Let's see if we can get a stun. He's not ability blocked anymore. Let's see if we can get a stun there. No. Yeah, this may not work because of red. Wave again. There goes R2. Can we get rid of red? Doesn't look like it. Alright. I had a feeling that might not work. Alright, we're going to go here then with our Jedi Revan. Ooh, holy moly. Should have brought in Jolie. Let's get rid of this guy. Heal up Yoda. Taunt Old Ben. Steal that advantage. Spread it. Go after OG Kylo now. I'm gonna go auto basic here. Big hits. Oh, I keep healing him up. Almost got him. Almost got him. Okay, 33. We'll go against Fin Poe with Wedge, Han, and Chewie. I may lose my Wedge here. Goodbye, Resistance Hero Finn. Goodbye, Poe. Goodbye, OG. 54. Against the Karth squad, we're going to take in First Order. Taunting tech on Kylo. Weapons tech on Executioner. Go after mission. Get rid of that taunt. Back after mission. Stun her again. the Karth. Get rid of the taunt. Get rid of Karth. $54 there. Against Mothma, we're going to take in Wampa, but I don't want to do a Wampa solo because I've lost too many of those. So we're going to do Barris lead with Wampa. There we go. One more. 54. Let's see what ships are in the back. Negotiator and Finalizer. Alright, we're going to go after this Padme squad with Triumvirate. Traya, Thrawn, and Nihilus. Oh, they're fast. They are fast. Alright, we swap this to Traya. Traya puts the Isolate on Padme. And we fracture GK. This to Traya. Get rid of Anakin. Fracture him again. Go ahead and annihilate. And put the Isolate on Kenobi now. Give that to Traya. Fracture. Give this to Nihilus. I think Nihilus is full on protection. I can't tell because of the purple. 54. Awesome. Against the Geos, we're going to go with EP and Vader. Based on their gear levels, I probably don't need anybody else for this. Force Crush. Merciless. Get rid of the Spy. Ability Block. Ability Block. No. Force Crush. Throw. Ability block. There we go. Stun. No stuns. Ability block. Shock. Come on, ability block. There we go. And Force Crush. $54. Against Dooku, we'll go with Basti, Ezra, and Kanan. Let's see if we can stun Dooku. Excellent. Now let's go after Droideka. I actually didn't mean to do the whirlwind thing against the Droideka there. I actually had intended on calling Basti, and I fat-fingered it. Because right now, I was gonna say I'm out of ways of dispelling. So let's see if we can stun this guy. Well, really need a dispel here. Really need a dispel. Here we go. And the stun. Beautiful. Call Basti. Alright, 53. So a little bit of a misplay there, cost me a banner, but no big deal. Against the troopers, I guess I'll take my Padme. Go protection up. I'm going to go ahead and take out Veers. There we go. $54. Against Rolo, we'll do Fin Po, I guess. That should work. If that doesn't work, I've got other stuff I can try. Do the inspired. More inspired. See if we can stun. We'll throw the healing grenade. Let's get rid of him before he can revive. Healing grenade. Only a 51. That's okay. Which one's better against the finalizer? Maybe I should look that up. Well, it looks like either ship will work against the finalizer. We'll do a negotiator mirror match. I'm more comfortable using my negotiator versus negotiator. So let's hope that the RNG is with me. Let's go right after Anakin. Alright, Anakin's out. Bring in Plo Koon to heal up. By fives. Alright, we've got a double tank situation now. Go ahead and do the bombing run. Put the taunt back on the Y-wing. Bring in Snips for a big hit here. By Y-wing. Big hit. I was waiting to put that buff immunity on the Houndstooth, and then I didn't need to. Alright, 65. I took in too many reinforcements. That's okay. Better to have too many than not enough. I've heard lots of people saying lately to use the Vulture droid as a reinforcement and start with Spy in the starting lineup, but I really like Spy as a reinforcement because he forces the taunt onto someone. So I'm going to go ahead and do this lineup. Wow, you know, I think they must have changed the AI on Kylo's ship. Kylo's ship always used to start with a big hit instead of with a stun. And here he started with a stun. Interesting choice of reinforcements there. Alright, Kylo's gone, that should help. We'll bring in the Spy. $65 there. Alright, there is the full clear. I did drop one battle. So I've got a 28-10. In order to tie me, he needs 121 banners, which is basically impossible at this point. So before I got my video posted, Salacious Crumb did come back and attack again. He cleared the fleet no problem. But against IG-11 and Queel, he attempted 3 more battles and made almost no progress at all. So it looks like he's stuck there. He is not going to get the full clear. The final score is 2810 to 2486. If he does come back and manage to clear that last squad, I'll put an update in the comments, but right now it doesn't look like he's going to. So 2810 to 2486. I'd like to thank Crumb for a challenging match. You set a really tough defense there, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I will see you next round.